Okay. Well, hi. Hello. Um, Welcome to the podcast today. Ralph's Law, where justice reigns. And today, of course, I have my daughter here, Audrey, helping out. So she's gonna help out in the whole situation. I actually had some stuff that I wanted to talk about. July 26th, that's when the California bar examination is going to take place. So I wanted to just talk about some stuff about, when it comes to the bar exam itself. And of course, at this time, most of the people that want to take the bar exam, I want to assume that they've studied enough, like they've studied enough and they're ready to go and take the bar exam in a few days. But I just wanted to talk about just a few pointers, like a few reminders, So that's all I wanted to talk about. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is, of course, at my law firm we do bar prep coaching, but a lot of people actually have all this have all these companies that do bar prep coaching. Maybe they know about the stuff, maybe they don't. But I'm just putting this out there, just general tips. You probably know this already, but I just wanted to just make it like a reminder. All right, so just basically, I'm just gonna give reminders, on the kind of stuff that I even talk to my students about. I am a law professor. I'm an attorney. And I've also, like, I teach students, like the class that I teach is advanced legal writing. And I also talk to students mainly, on how to write in a certain way to actually pretty much guarantee the fact that they will pass the bar exam on their first try. California bar exam is the toughest in the country. It's the toughest in the country. Very low pass rate, but we have the science down on how to do it. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. So if you haven't done so already, this is Ralph's Law, where justice reigns. Leave us a comment and subscribe. I mean, come on, subscribe, and then smash the like button. Okay, smash the like button. These things are helpful. All right, so now I'm gonna leave the whole thing to my daughter here, my brilliant, amazing daughter, Audrey Madison, to ask me the questions, and then I'll talk about it. California bar examination coming up on July 26th. Let's break it down and let's do like just a few reminders. Okay, Audrey, hit me with the questions.
Technically, it's not a question. We're talking about technically. It's not a question.
All right, yeah.
It's not a question.
Okay, fine. It's not a question, but go ahead.
I just said it.
What's number one?
I just said it. Talk about the MBE.
Okay. Okay, fine. So what she's saying is that I should talk about the MBE. Now, look at it this way. The bar exam has, it has the three sections, so it has the MBE, it has the essays, and of course it has the PT. So we are gonna go through each of those parts of the bar exam just step by step. And I'm just gonna give you guys the reminders that I think will be helpful. I mean, you already know, you probably know this stuff already, but I'm just gonna, just remind you. MBE. The thing about the MBE is it's multiple choice, okay? You have to sit back and ask yourself, what does the MBE test? The MBE actually tests your time management skills and your accuracy. That's what it's testing. Now think about it this way. Time management, that means you shouldn't be slow. You should be able to use the allocated time to be able to get, tackle the question that's in front of you. But you also have to be accurate. Accuracy. What does that mean? knowledge of the law. And that's what a lot of people, that's where a lot of candidates mess it up, because they think that it's not enough to kind of know the law. You have to actually have adequate knowledge of the law. And that's the thing. So the MBE is testing how do you manage your time and how accurate are you. For you to be very accurate, you have to actually know the law. This is not like I kind of know the law, whatever. No, you're not going to be able to fake it or whatever. You actually have to know the law. So, how do you know the law? This is funny. How do you know the law? Read the law. See what I'm just saying? It kind of looks like it's simple, but just read the law, do the work. And that's what I'm trying to talk about. At this stage, you guys, the candidates, you're going to take the exam in, 1 or 2 days. So I'm assuming that you've already done the work. But I'm just saying this just generally, do the work. There are no shortcuts. That's just how it is. Okay, so that's what the MBE is testing. Accuracy and your time management skills. If you have a question that is so long, like you don't even know what to do with it, if it's stressing you out, leave that question, skip that question, go to another question, because all the questions are, like, as far as the points, they're all the same. Okay, they're all the same. There is no reason for you to waste a lot of time on a long real property question that you couldn't understand, instead of just going, keeping it moving. So keep it moving, answer the questions that you can answer, and come back to those difficult questions, and then tackle them. That's how it's played. The MBE is a game. You have to understand the rules. If you understand the rules, you will pass that section of the bar exam. So basically what I'm trying to do is just give you just tips on how to pass each section of the bar exam, so that you will actually ultimately be successful, and be an attorney. So probably in 1 or 2 years or whatever, I can see you in a courtroom, and you'll be like, hey, I listened to your podcast and I passed the bar. And I'll be like, okay then, counselor, let's do this. All right. So another thing that I wanted to talk about when it comes to the MBE is this. Do not try to look for the right answer when it comes to the answer options. So you have the options. Don't look for the right answer. Instead, you're just supposed to eliminate the wrong answer choices. I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say, but this is a bit counterintuitive. Do not look for the right answer. Eliminate the wrong answers. And whatever you have left, that's what you put into your, your Scantron or whatever. And that's what I'm trying to say. That's the process. The process is an elimination process. You're eliminating the wrong answers, and whatever's left is gonna be what's correct. Remember, I don't know, some of you, you guys go to some of these big bar prep companies. Sometimes they may not talk about the stuff in the right way. You are always gonna get two answer choices in the MBE that are actually correct. But this is the trick. One of them is more correct than the other one. And that's just how it is. One is more correct than the other one. So when you eliminate, you're gonna eliminate the ones that are obviously wrong. But then you're gonna get to that two questions, two answer choices, right? They are pretty much correct, but one is more correct than the other one. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to. It could be wrong because maybe there's like a misstatement of the law. There could also be a misstatement of the facts. There could even be like some kind of, even grammatical, some kind of grammatical mistake. Yeah, they will do that too. That could make that thing, that answer choice wrong. So you have to think about this. They could be correct. One is more correct than the other. The reason why you could have those two is what's called attractive distractors. And that's what the bar examiners do. That's how they craft the whole situation. They want to put an attractive distractor there. And you're thinking, this sounds right. But there could just be a word there that makes it actually wrong. And actually makes the other the other answer choice more correct. That's all. That's what they want. They don't want you to feel like you kind of know the law. They want you to actually know the law. I want you guys to just understand what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just right now. I'm talking to people that are gonna take the bar exam in 2 days or whatever, right? Calm down. I know that you've already read, but listen to what I'm saying. Friendly reminders. I want to assume that at this point you already know the law. I think you know the law. I believe you know the law because you were able to graduate from law school. Go into it with confidence. You can do it. For NBE, I also want to assume that maybe you used Adaptibar. Adaptibar is the best resource out there for MBE. That's right now, 2022. That's just what it is. So I hope you use that. If you didn't use Adaptibar, that's fine. But that's the best resource. So yeah. Approach the questions in a calm, reasonable manner. Be fast. Try also to be accurate because the MBE is testing your accuracy and your time management skills. Also, remember to do elimination. Hey, guess what? Why should you do that? Okay. Because Ralph said so. I'm just trying to be funny, Like, I know you've read a lot. You're a little tense. That's why I'm trying to be funny. Ralph said so. Eliminate the wrong answer choices. Do not look for the right answer first because that will throw you off. It's an elimination process. Wrong answer choices, eliminate them, and then at some point you're gonna get to the one answer choice that's remaining there. That will be your right answer, and then I'll see you on the other side, counselor. All right. So we are done with this part of the bar exam. So Audrey Madison hit me with the next question. Or statement, it's not a...
Talk about the essays.
Okay. Audrey wants me to talk about the essays. And of course, the thing about the essays, that's another, that's the second part of the bar exam. The essay, it's pretty much, it's straightforward because I don't even know. We all know what they want for the essays. The first thing that I need to say is this: the writing style in the essays. As a law professor, sometimes like I have students sometimes writing, and they write with different writing styles. Now, I can be open to that, because I'm a law professor in a law school, and that's I can be a little bit flexible. This is the thing, and this is one thing that I want people to know today. The California bar exam graders, they reward Iraq writing style. That's it. That's how it is. So this is the thing, like there are all these like bar prep places, bar prep coaches that talk to people and say, oh, there's this other writing style, like yeah, you can write about, you can tackle the question in this way. I am just here to tell you, the California bar, they reward Iraq writing style. That's what they reward the most. So if you want to raise the likelihood, the probability, your possibility of passing the bar, you're better off using the Iraq writing style. How does it go? You already know this stuff. Issue, rule, application or analysis, and conclusion. I need you to do that like you're a robot, whatever. Just do that. That's what's rewarded by the California bar graders. Why would you want to try to like reinvent the wheel? Don't try to do some kind of crazy stuff, like maybe you have some kind of personal bar prep coach that's telling you, oh, do this. Don't do that. Iraq, California bar examination, do Iraq. That's it. So if you didn't get anything from this whole video, just get that. California bar, Iraq. That's it. If you do that, you'll be good. So that's just how it is. All right. Okay. And then another thing I actually wanted to mention about the essays is, in California, they constantly test professional responsibility. I mean, you guys already know that. And the question is, why do they do that? Just like on theory, just like on theory, I mean, the practice is different, but on theory, California Bar, they want, California Bar Association, they want to have the most ethical attorneys in the US. That's just how it is. That's why they put in professional responsibility essays all the time. So I want to assume that at this stage, you've already done a whole lot of practice essays on professional responsibility. You should. All the subjects are not equal. Professional responsibility, PR is up there. it is literally up there. And then you have all the other subjects. So for crying out loud, you should have already done a whole lot of practice essays on that. Now, this is what I want you to do when you're writing your essay. When you're tackling the whole thing, look at the ethical dilemma, whatever the attorney did or whoever did. Identify the problem, come up with a solution. So that's the mindset that you should use when you're trying to write these essays. Problem, solution. So one of the things that people do in their essays is that they identify the problem, but they don't actually proffer, or come up with a good solution. No, you're supposed to identify whatever the person did that was wrong, and then you say, hey, this is what this attorney should have done if he or she, was being ethical. So you have to actually present a solution. They reward that. The bar graders, they reward that, and if you do that, you'll likely pass in that essay. So problem, solution, and you'll likely be fine. All right. Okay. So yeah, that's the essays. What do you have for me, Audrey, on the performance test?
Talk about the PT.
Okay. Audrey said I should talk about the PT. The PT is the last one. PT, performance test. Now, guys, wow. Actually, the thing about the PT is, oh, have you subscribed already? If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, smash the like button, leave us a comment, okay? And you may not be a person that's trying to take the bar exam. I'm just talking like this video is a bit different, but specifically for the people that are gonna take the bar exam in 2 days. The PT, write with your head and your heart. Your head and your heart. Also, always remember to put a conclusion in your essay, in your PT. That's the mistake that a lot of people make. Sometimes they just write and then they feel like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. Even if you're running out of time, as much as possible, have a conclusion. When you have a conclusion, that looks good to the bar grader. They're gonna think, oh my gosh, this person actually landed the plane. Have a conclusion, write with your head and your heart. That's it. Make sure you put in all the cases that they have there. Just put it in there. Even if it's not long, put it in there so that they know that you saw it. But if somebody was doing something that is wrong, tackle that. Remember, the PT is kind of like trying to test you as if you're a entry-level attorney in a firm or whatever. Act like one. That's what it is. Think in that way and then write like that person. Do not write like a law school grad. Write like an entry-level attorney that's hungry for justice. That's how it's done. Hungry. You're hungry for justice. So in your writing, in your performance test, if somebody, maybe like they have a company where somebody was doing some kind of stuff that's a little bit shady, talk about that. Talk about that. Get passionate about it. Deal with that and then provide solutions. As an attorney, you're supposed to, pretty much be a solutionist. Problems, solutions. If you do that, you'll be fine. That's how it's done. All right. So, I guess I'm just gonna leave you guys for today. We try to keep this videos kind of short, informative and also entertaining. Okay. So, for all my people that are trying to go take the bar exam, this is Ralph's Law, where justice reigns. Of course, I've been an educator for a long time. I'm an attorney and also a law professor. I wish you guys well. I wish you guys the best of luck. Hey, before you go for the bar exam, before you go in for the to write the exam, try to get some sleep. Some of you guys, you get yourself so stressed out, like you're even like lacking sleep. No, try. I don't know, whatever you need to do, get some sleep. Hey, get some sleep because Ralph said so. Sleep. It's gonna be okay. You know enough law. You're gonna pass. I'm telling you, you're gonna pass. But sleep. It's a beautiful thing. Your brain needs that. Okay. And I will see you on the other side, counselor, when probably we are gonna battle it out in the courtroom. All right. All right, so thanks very much for taking out your time to check out the podcast. Oh, and before we go, Audrey, do you have anything to say to the people, to the audience, the viewers? Just tell them to subscribe. Okay, Audrey does not feel like she wants to talk. All she was supposed to say was
I'm humming the national anthem.
Why are you humming? Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with this kid? She's humming the national anthem. Audrey, just tell them to subscribe. Okay, guys. Apparently, you see that I have my daughter here who suddenly feels like she should hum the national anthem. So,
Now I'm having amazing grace.
Amazing Grace. Okay, we are not gonna deal with this now. You guys, I'm gonna be out of here. Have a great time.
Hold on.
Are you guys? Oh my gosh. Does that, okay, guys, does that sound like Amazing Grace? She thinks it does. Okay.
Hold on.
Audrey, stop. I have to get out of here.
Hold on.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, good luck. I'll see you guys later, okay? Peace. We are out of here. Ralph's Law, where justice reigns.